Hello, collective. I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who are needing a little extra love and kindness, I'm sending you some good vibes. Please take care of yourselves right now. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of health, a lot of cooties, as my son would say, out there. So, just rest up, take your vitamins, do all that good stuff, and, keep yourself safe. For those of you who are being affected by the California fires, and I'm really sorry, and I hope you guys stay safe and find some shelter, and people extend their kindness to you. Okay, let's see what advice Spirit has for you at this time, and let's get started. So what advice do you have for the collective at this time? What advice do you have for the collective at this time, please? And thank you. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, so right now you're feeling a little bit disconnected from people, okay? You feel like you kind of need to move on from what's going on right now. You feel a little bored. You feel like where you are right now in life is not exactly where you want to be. A new year is making you a little bit anxious, and a lot of you are thinking that you have a lot to do and a lot of growth to be done, but you just don't know how to kind of go about that. For a lot of you, you feel a little bit emotionally withdrawn from people. For some of you, you may even be suffering from it's called winter depression. You know what I mean? Like, being locked up in the house because it's cold, and you don't feel like going out. So you're feeling a little bit emotionally withdrawn at this time and bored, but you still feel like, how am I gonna propel myself to move forward at this time when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling? The first thing you need to do is honor those feelings, okay? They may genuinely be coming from a place of mental exhaustion, could be one of them. You may be emotionally exhausted with, going to work, doing the 9 to 5 thing, driving to work, and then coming home, cleaning the house, dealing with the kids, dealing with your husband, dealing with different needs that your family may have left you a bit depleted, okay? So you're being asked to sort of take care of yourself, before you start piling on more responsibilities on your plate. Because once you do, the acceleration or the movement forward is going to be very, very quick, okay? Very quick. Right now you are in solitude for a reason, okay? You are being asked to sort of look at all that you have been through, okay? And see it as, I'm getting the picture of when you're on a plane and you're looking down. So, and everything kind of looks very tiny. I think Spirit is asking you to sort of view your life and life events as a spectator. Try to take yourself and your emotions out of it, and just sort of like look at what you've been through a different lens, okay? Because it's gonna show you a different perspective of how far you've come, how big of a change you have made, okay? And without going through the heartache of every event, if that makes sense. Yeah, because there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning out there for you. There's a new beginning. There's a new balance. Okay? And it's funny how I read this as beginning, but it's actually balance. So the universe is actually providing you with all the tools that you need, because this is the Magician, okay? It's providing you with all the tools that you need to make this wonderful change, okay? But being in solitude, so it's like the Hermit, okay? Being in solitude is actually providing you with the chance to move on in the appropriate way. And for a lot of you, you know, you may have experienced an emotional loss, okay? Which you feel like you've gone through this over and over and over again. And it's made it very hard for you to move on. And it's also made you feel like, you know, you've been emotionally withdrawn from people due to the fact that you've suffered a lot. Okay? But you need to have a little bit more patience with yourself and the planning, because there is a plan. And the new beginning cards here. There is a new beginning. You just, you know, the universe is giving you every tool in the chest, in this magical chest that we call life, in order for you to have a better foundation, okay, and better stability, foundation, stability, achievements in the future. So all of this that you have gone through is preparing you for this, okay? It's preparing you for that. Let's see what other messages and advice Spirit has for you. What advice do you have for the collective regarding their stability and growth? What advice do you have for the collective regarding their stability and growth, please? Thank you. Too many. You need to rest. I'll take the top. You need to rest, okay? For a lot of you, maybe you're spending too much time on your phone. You need to rest right now. For a lot of you, you felt like you were being left out in the cold, that it was a constant battle with certain people, certain things. You know, you were having a hard time making a decision in which way to go, okay, what to do. But you're no longer bound by certain things from your past. You're using your intuition a lot better now, okay? You're no longer bound to certain patterns, certain people. You're seeing things a little bit clearly. You're using your intuition a lot more. And, you know, again, just have the patience to kind of see this through. Don't be so, you know, so stuck in a rut, okay, I'm hearing. Try not to be stuck in a certain plan, okay? Have a little bit more flexibility. Allow a little bit more flexibility, and stop worrying so much about certain things that you can't control. The way I'm seeing it, you know how when engineers are building like a tall building, there has to be, the building itself is not stiff, okay? It's not this like, yes, it's strong, but it's not like this stiff cement building. There has to be a certain level of flexibility that the building has to have in order to withstand weather, harsh weather, withstand wind, and withstand storms, okay? So the engineers actually create the building to have a certain flexibility. And even though it looks extremely strong and immovable to the outside world, you know, it just looks like a building, but in reality it's this flexible structure that could withstand a lot of different things. And I think that Spirit is telling you that, you know, you have withstood so much, and they are aware that you have withstood a lot of storms, but they want you to not be so rigid and to try to be a little bit more flexible with the things that you're planning. So that way certain things could flow better, certain energies could flow better, and you allow better things to kind of come in quicker, okay? I hope that made sense to you. Yeah, because you're going to be sitting in your Queen of Pentacles. You are going to be extremely fruitful, okay, if you kind of let go. Okay, let go of the hurt and the pain, okay? For a lot of you, you know, you are the Empress, and the Empress creates. You are intuitive. You're going to be sitting in a position where you're going to be more fruitful, okay? But you have to allow some time to pass. You have to allow Spirit to kind of aid you a certain way, okay? Don't hold on to certain things so tightly, and don't worry about certain things. And it's easier said than done, but Spirit got you, okay? Spirit is already working with you in making some changes, some positive changes in your life. You just kind of have to let go of that grip. And of course, sometimes we hold on out of fear and out of the unknown that's out there. Because once you do, it's going to be a little bit more beneficial for you. You just don't see it yet. Okay? So I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.